getting involved in this body and the enjoyment to the body, the mind becomes fat. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These 9 verses have clearly told to us that all the problems of the mind become because the mind gets identified with the body. Therefore, we should be convinced of this. Don't talk about body, don't talk about health, don't talk about your relation, don't talk about your past, don't talk about your achievement, don't talk about your memories. That all belongs to the past, to the body. See? But our whole life is lived only as the body, for the body, on everybody. Nobody will be able to help us. We have to ourselves get out of this notion. See, we have to be convinced of this. See how many things he has told. First, anatmani atma bhavena. Then recognizing this is the ultimate truth. Then possessions, relations. Then mamata. Oh, this is mine, this is not mine. Then the worries about the old age and death. And then different kinds of diseases, physical or mental. And then I want this, I don't want this. All the time of struggling only this. What I want to run for, what I don't want to run away from that. Then too much of attachment for the wealth and achievement, etc. And women. And because of this, the mind becomes fat. Then the snake that the mind is becomes very fat and big because of the durasha kshirapanena, because of expectation of too much of things from the world. The milk of this asha is durasha, means that desire, that expectation which cannot be fulfilled by this bhoga anila balena, and by the winds of the enjoyment astha danena charena. And this is the notion that this is how, if I get this, I will be happy. The mind becomes very fat. It is like a snail. Then agama paya vapusha, because of the body which is subject to birth and death, and because of this, the mind becomes fat. Up to here is the one important principle, not only of Yoga Vasishta, but for all of us to lead our day-to-day spiritual life. Ishvaranugrahat eva pumsam advaita vasana. Unless we have this clear understanding, the life is not only these small little things, but much more than this. Now, after this is done, the next step comes. Then what is this mind which is giving us so much of trouble? संयोजितं परे चित्तं शुद्धं निर्वासनं भवेत् ततस्तु कल्पना शून्यम आत्मतां याति राघव. शुद्धं निर्वासनं चित्तं, या तो शुद्धं चित्तं और चित्तं परे संयोजितं. When the mind is engaged in something higher in life, it's very important. More than the possessions and relations, our body health is necessary. So if we are focusing attention on our body health, then we will have natural control over our eating and our lifestyle. So to rise above the indulgence in the world, higher is keep the body healthy. Now much more higher. Much more than that is, rather than possessing and creating relations in this world, rise above that. And what is that above? Is the peace of mind. So when the peace of mind is important, then we will be naturally withdrawn from the world. So sanyojitam pare chittam. So when the chittam is engaged in pare, something higher, And after the peace of mind is important, then we come to the next step. Then, who is this body and who am I? If I cannot be the body, then who am I? In this manner, chittam sanyojitam pare. Then what happens? Shuddham nirvasanam bhavet. Then the mind becomes purer and purer. And nirvasanam and the impressions of the relative world start becoming weaker and weaker. Nirvasanam, they are ultimately removed. This is how slowly the mind has to be engaged for something higher in life. See. Tatastu kalpana shunyam atmatam. Then kalpana shunya atmatam yati raghava. Mind without the kalpana, without the thought, is the self, is the pure self, is the Brahman, is the reality. See? Kalpana shunyam atmatam yati. So kalpana shunya, thought free mind is Atma, the self, the Brahman. How simple it is. This is what we do it, but we don't understand that is what we are doing. And yet we continue to suffer in this world. See? So when a person divorces from his wife or husband, then what happens? See? Kalpana shunyata. Kalpana shunyam. Earlier kalpana, imagination was, she is my wife, he is my husband. Divorce. Now, she is no more my wife and he is no more my husband. So what happened? Have you become man or a woman? No. You were always that. But in between you have done this kalpana, this imagination, that I am married to this man or this woman and therefore I am wife and I am husband. It's only kalpana. And we are all suffering only on this imagination. See? Sanyojitam pare chittam. So what is to be done? While living in the relative world, remember, relations are not real. That's all. They are adjustment to live in the life, what we call the Vyavaharik Jiva. We have to live in the society. We have to live in a decent manner, not like animal. Therefore, dharma is required. And under this karya vyavastito, under the guidance of the scriptural authority, we lead our life day to day by this. All the role that we have to play, we will play perfectly, and yet we will not be influenced by the role that we are playing as a husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister. See, this point, how many hundreds and thousands of times I must have said shamelessly. Sanyojitam pare chittam shuddham nirvasanam bhavet. How do we know that we are self-oriented? See? Chittam shuddham bhavet. Mind becomes pure. Pure mind is that which doesn't carry the impurity of the mamata and ahanta. And as a result, minimum desires. Shariram kevalam karma kurvan napnoti kilbisham.